welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about how to raise your vibration. What is your vibration? Your vibration is your state of being. How are you feeling? Okay, the higher you vibrate, the better you feel. The lower you vibrate, the worse you feel. Okay, the lower vibrations are slow and long waves. Higher vibrations are short and really fast waves. Okay, so in order to feel better, you have to raise your vibration. How do you do that? The best and fastest way to do that is to do what you love. Do something you like to do. So when you're born in this society that we live in, the first thing that you're taught by your parents is don't do this, don't do that, and they start putting limits. Now, of course, that's to prevent you from getting hurt. Aside from that, you go to school and they start giving you limits on what you can do, what you can think, and how you can feel by constantly telling you, hey, stop doing that, stop talking, stop doing whatever you're doing, pay attention to the board. So they force you to learn something that you are not even interested in. So since an early age, your vibration is conditioned to be low. Then you are born and raised in a city, like I am right now. You see that? I'm in a park. Okay? But over there, there's a lot of cars passing by. And there's a lot of noise. So what happens is in the city, the vibration is so low, and you were born into it, so you didn't even know that it's low, so you think it's normal to have that vibration. Please excuse the noise. There's a lot of airplanes where I'm at, so I'm gonna do my best to speak loud, but I cannot stop the video because they pass constantly in this area. Anyways, so your vibration is low because you live in a city and you're doing things that you don't like to do constantly, and that goes from your everyday doings of whatever you think you like, which you really don't, to your work, to your school, sometimes even the partner you live with. You can't put up with that person, but you still live with that person because you see your family do the same. So in order to avoid all of these, you have to start thinking for yourself. Really thinking for yourself. Because when you think, okay, you will realize things that you didn't before because someone else was doing the thinking for you. I think, therefore I am. In order to get to that state, you have to think for yourself. You can't let anybody else do that for you. Most people do that. Oh, they said in the news that we should do this, and then they go do it. Oh, someone else that has some kind of suit and a tie said that blah blah blah, let's go do it. Why? Think for yourself. Once you start thinking for yourself, you're going to start seeing through the bullshit. You're gonna be like, oh man, now I can see what's really happening. But in order to get to that, you have to think for yourself. The best way to achieve that is you have to be by yourself for some time. It doesn't mean to be antisocial. I am very social. If not, I wouldn't be talking on camera to all of you. Okay, I have friends and I talk to all of them. I like to socialize, but there's gotta be time for you. I'll give you a perfect example. Nature it gives you everything you have to know. That's the real teacher. The sun comes out. There's light. You can see everything around you. The sun gives you energy. It charges you. So it's time to get up and be social and do things. Night comes around, the nighttime. Sun comes down, and then the moon takes over. It's nighttime. Now there's no light. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to rest. That's when you go within. That's the time that you have for yourself in nature. So in everyday life, there's time for everything. So there's time to be with people, and then there's time to be by yourself. One second. I live close to the airport, so there's gonna be a lot of those coming around. So you must be by yourself in order to find yourself, in order to think for yourself. Because when you are by yourself, you have no choice but to think for yourself. Now you have no influence whatsoever from anybody else. So remember, spend time with people and spend time by yourself. That's what I do. I go on walks. I go to nature. I go to the beach. I go to different parks like this one. There's no one here right now. Look. No one. No one but me. So when you find time for yourself, you can do your work. All right? And that's how you raise your vibration. Start doing things that you like. What is it that you like to do? Do you like to cook? Do you like to play a sport? Do you like to read a book? Whatever it is, you like to paint, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Find what calls you. Whatever feels good, whatever is easy for you to do, that is what you should be doing, because it's your own talent. It's a gift from the universe. Use it. I wasn't using my gifts before. You know what I was doing before? I was letting other people do the thinking for me, and I was being so flexible and saying yes to everything that I never had time for me. And I had to cut that out because I was dying inside. Most people are going through that. So here I am telling you, speaking based on my experience, that you must do what you love to do. Once you do that, you're going to start raising your vibration. You're going to see how you start feeling better and better. You're going to start looking younger. Aside from that, let me add that if you want to look younger, you must eat right. You have to eat food that is alive. Once you eat that, you're putting life into your body. If you're eating dead bodies, corpses of animals, you're eating death. How can you feel alive if you're eating death? You have to eat raw food. It's nature. Nature gave you that. Eat it. We must learn how to eat. We must learn how to think. We must learn how to have sex. We have to relearn everything again. If you do that, you're going to go into the golden age. It's as simple as that. But if you cannot see that, and if you still go by what's going on in the world today, meaning you're not thinking for yourself, you're just following the crowd, you are a tail. I am not a tail, I'm a head. I'm a leader. That's why I'm talking on camera to you, and I am sure of myself. And I want to help you do the same, because everyone is a leader. Unless you refuse to listen to yourself. You refuse to listen to your intuition, your inner guidance that is calling you constantly since you were born. You have a job to do. There's something you must do in this world. That's why you came here. And what you love to do, your job is easy and it's fun. And you see, that's what they told you in school you shouldn't do. You shouldn't have fun. You can't have fun. You can't be talking. You can't be doing this and that. You can't be... No. You gotta look at the board. Listen to this boring stuff. It's called conditioning. In a concentration camp, that is called a school. Unfortunately, the real school is nature. Everything that we do, every design, from an airplane to a car engine to anything that moves, anything that we create to make our lives easier, is a design that was copied from nature. So if you can understand that, then let's look at nature. Let's observe. That's the real matrix, and do things naturally. Alright, so in order to raise your vibration, you have to be close to nature. You have to look at nature. You gotta learn from nature. But not only listen to me, go and do it. If you don't take action, if you don't eat right, if you don't think for yourself, you will never see the changes. I'm here to tell you, it's easy if you take this step. You're gonna find out that the fear you have to get out of your comfort zone is just false evidence appearing real. That's what fear is. Really, you just gotta do it. You know, once you take the step and go into the unknown, you're afraid to go there because you've never done it. But once you do it, once you do that you've never done, once you go to a place you've never been, once you start eating vegan, real food, you're gonna see, you're gonna find out. I give you a challenge. I follow a teacher that he's always saying 7-day vegan challenge. Well, I'm gonna tell you 30-day vegan challenge. Do it for 30 days. You're not gonna die. Here I am. I've done it for 2.5 years. And I feel better than ever before. If not, I wouldn't be saying this. I wouldn't be wasting my time on camera. Do it. I'm giving you the keys right here. Do it. All right. So in order to raise your vibration, you have to do what you love. You must dedicate time for you. In astrology, the first house says, I am. That is the first rule. The first commandment in the Bible, love your God with all your mind and all your heart. And who's your God? It's you. You are God. You come first. Okay? It's not selfishness like they put. You see, everything they teach you is backwards. Backwards means evil, which is the word leave backwards. You have to relearn again. You come first, then everything else comes. All right? I also want to share something with you. I just came back from a trip that I went to a spring in Florida. It's called Genie Springs. I don't have pictures or videos. My phone died, and the battery charger that me and my friend had did not work on my phone. So I couldn't record anything, but everything happens for a reason. It was time for me to disconnect from society, from everything, and I needed it. It was amazing. But I want to tell you about it. If you want to know how it looks like, go on Google and type Genie Springs outdoors and just click on images, and you'll see how beautiful that place is. So I went with my friend there, and as soon as we got there, it was like, wow. Because that's who we are. We are nature. We were receiving the vibrations from nature. Everything was green. It was balanced. Okay? Look at the chakras. The green is in the middle. Look at the earth. Everything is green. That is the middle point. That is your heart. So once you're there, you are receiving the real information that your body needs. And by just being there, putting my feet in the water, getting in the river, and just observing the stars at night, you can see, if you go to a place away from the city, you can really see what's happening in the sky. You can see the stars, everything is full of stars. There's movement around. You'll see shooting stars. You'll see a bunch of stuff happening up there. And everything that's happening up there is controlling what's happening down here. But since there's a lot of noise in the cities, you cannot see it. You cannot see past that. It's a cycle. You gotta go pay rent. You gotta go to work and pay for everything, because that's how it's designed in the city. That is why I'm leaving the city. Okay, because I came to the conclusion that it's harmful, it's acidic, it's not healthy. Most people won't see this. Most people won't agree with this, and that's fine. I don't want everybody to agree with me. I'm only speaking for the ones who are ready, for the ones who are looking for this information. And that's why I do this. That's why I take time to come to places like this and speak and record and put it on YouTube, so that you, the one who is looking for this information, can find it. All right? So I'm going to say it one more time. Do what you love. Do what you love. Do what you love. I don't care. Don't listen to anybody, man. Just do what you love. That when you have the guts to do that, when you have the balls to go after what you want, that's when the universe is going to reward you, because now you have the courage to believe in yourself. I'm doing it, and man, let me tell you, woo! I feel good. Okay? And I want to give you this vibe, this energy, because that's what's really changing my life. And I want to share this with you. So do what you love, live close to nature, eat live food, raw fruits. Eat a lot of fruits. You'll see how your body feels. And don't eat death, because you will be dead. You will be the walking dead. Isn't that ironic? They make that show, and that's really what's happening. People are just walking dead. They don't know what's happening, just eating and getting fat and having all these kind of health problems because of the food they're eating. You can even think straight. The moment I became vegan, everything changed. I was like, what? My mind changed. I was thinking clear. I was able to perceive differently. Look in history. The best astrologers, the best philosophers, the best of the best, greatest people in history were vegan. Do your research. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. Love you. I love you all. That's why I'm doing this for you. Raise your vibration. Eat healthy. Get close to nature. I'm going to keep on saying it, because this is what's going to change your life if you do it.